Welcome to Fighting Fat for America. Today's show is brought to you by ProGrade Nutrition's EFA Icon. Coming up on today's show, question about cupcakes and weight loss. A quick and easy fat fighting tip of the week shows you how American Idol can help you lose weight. This week's big weight loss lesson is how to prevent adaptive thermogenesis. Sounds scary, doesn't it? And also the state of our health in America. All right, everyone, it's time to put down the mayo, push away the baloney. It's time to fight fat for America. I'm your host, Jason Hunter, and this is the only show that reminds you that if you really want to do something for your country, the easiest thing you can do is take better care of your health. For all you barbecue addicts out there, I have a barbecue sausage recipe that's sure to clog your arteries and have you spending time in the hospital. It's called Bacon Explosion, and I actually have a better name for it called Heart or Coronary Explosion. Just take a look at some of these pictures. Now, I'm a fan of red meat, but this is a lot of very high-fat red meat. This recipe contains over 7,884 calories, 600 grams of fat. So I have one piece of advice for you. If you are to partake in this barbecue bacon explosion, make sure you do not do any strenuous activity because, quite simply, your heart might just explode right out of your chest. Feel free to leave your comments on this recipe below on the blog, and I would love to hear of what you think of this recipe. Also, if you find any just crazy, unhealthy, ridiculous recipes like this, please be sure to send them to me. Either leave them here at the blog, or you can email me at tvshow@fightingfatforamerica.com. I'd love to see more astounding recipes just like this. Now it's time for your questions with Ask Jason. This question comes from Kim, and she asks, will I ever be able to have a cupcake again or drink a glass of wine? I don't want to lose the momentum that I have with losing weight, but do I have to eat this way for the rest of my life? Great question, Kim. Thanks for asking. One thing I want to expand on a little more, though, is what you mean by eating this way for the rest of your life. If you were the typical or traditional dieter, you were probably restricting your calories or restricting your food intake. This is one thing you do not want to do. If you had access to my 197 fat-burning recipes, you would see that you can eat a lot of great tasting, delicious recipes. Things like stuffed mushroom Florentine, different types of burgers, raspberry apple crumble, all kinds of great tasting recipes. The thing you don't want to do, though, is restrict. This leads to frustration and eventually no weight loss because you're going to revert back to your old ways. What you do want to do, though, is start eating foods that incorporate great taste, moderate calories, and will help you continue to lose weight. There are plenty of recipes and programs out there that allow you to maintain what you like to eat, but also help you lose weight. It's a great question, and for asking that question, I'm going to give you a copy of my 5-week fat loss program and personal coaching by me. You can read more about this at 5weekfatloss.com. And if you have a question to ask, please be sure to ask it at the blog here, or you can email me at tvshow@fightingfatforamerica.com. I'm not going to be able to get to every single one of your questions, but if I pick your question for one of the shows, you will also get free access to my 5-week fat loss coaching program. Now on to this week's big fat fighting tip of the week, brought to you by SimpleFatLossRecipes.com. Everyone is busy. We all know that. And I believe it is the number one excuse as to why we don't eat healthier or exercise more. Now, I also know millions of people watch TV every week. Heck, millions of people just watch one TV show, American Idol, every single week. So, I know you're watching TV, and I know there's some people that watch TV a lot more than others. So what this does is it gives us a lot of time to be doing nothing. It really doesn't allow us to use that excuse, too busy. That just doesn't hold water, doesn't hold any weight. So we're going to take that excuse and throw it out the window, because I'm going to give you the fat fighting tip of the week that is going to allow you to burn 4 times more calories than you normally would during a 30-minute TV show.